What's going on, everybody, with some Monday motivation? It's your boy Solo. Yo, listen to this nature, man. It's peaceful, bro. You feel me? And so today, I want to talk about today about the negativity chatter that's in your mind. See, 90% of the battle is mental. You feel me? It's mentally going on. It's the conversation that you have with your internal self. Now, sometimes it may be the enemy doing it, but a lot of times it's us doing it, Let me give you a real life example. So last week, I was just looking at the crypto market and I was thinking to myself, yo, God, when is this going to pop? Because a lot of things are happening right now in society that are scary. And I'm trying to make sure that my family's good, I'm good, that I'm able to make some moves. And so last week, I started to panic a bit. And as I was walking, I started to think of the scripture, Psalm 46:10, be still and know that I am God. You see, so often we let negativity in our mind cripple us. And a lot of you, myself included, you don't realize that negative self-talk can be a catalyst of what you want to happen. Some of us are actually scared of success. Yeah, because some of us, we don't feel like that we can ever be successful because we've gone through so many negative things in our lives. We've had so many situations happen, and it has caused kind of like a post-traumatic stress disorder in us, And the reality is that to be successful, you really have to change your mind. You really have to start thinking differently, because if you still carry the same traumatic stress mentality, the same victim mentality that you currently have or had before, how do you expect to be successful? You really have to change your mind. And that all starts in the mental self-talk that you have with yourself. Proverbs 18:26, I believe, or 18:21 says there's power of life and death in the tongue. You feel me? A lot of people don't realize, but what you speak out can manifest things. Not on no metaphysical-ish, but on some biblical-ish. Check it out, Proverbs 18:21, 26 or 23. And I want people to start understanding that on the road to success, some of us are scared because we're scared to be let down again. We're scared to be disappointed again. We're scared that it's not going to happen for us. And sometimes you just have to be patient, because sometimes for you to get to that next level, God's got to test you to make sure, how bad do you really want it? How faithful are you going to be? Now, I know some of you don't believe in God. I understand. But regardless, whether you believe in God or not, to be successful, you first got to believe it. When I talk to people that are successful, and I'm not just talking financially, but I'm also talking about spiritually. I'm talking about people who are living their ideal lives. They're happy. People who have fulfillment. The biggest thing I notice is their mindset is completely different than the average person. They refuse to entertain negativity. It doesn't mean that negativity doesn't happen to them, but they refuse to entertain it because they realize how crippling negativity can be. This is why it's important that when you edify your soul, your spirit, what you take in, what you see, what you listen to is going to help to propel you. I always talk about that. It's going to help to propel you forward instead of backwards. And a lot of us, we're so worried about, what if this? What if that? What about this? What about that? That next thing you know, you might miss an opportunity. And so I want people to understand that, look, I'm not saying that everything is always going to be positive, everything is always going to be hunky-dory, but for you to get to that next level, you really have to start changing your mind and think differently and pay attention to the negative self-talk and reframe it. And by reframing it, instead of saying, man, I can never get there, say, yo, I'm going to get there. It might take me a year or two, but I'm going to get there. Anything is possible. I'm not just saying that to say it, I always share the story about when I first started YouTubing, and I told a couple friends, and I had one, or people I thought were friends, and I had one person say, well, who's gonna watch you? You know, and I didn't let that hold me back. I started grinding, knocking out videos, and now 25 million views. Who isn't watching? You know what I mean? So it's very important that, you know, you understand that to be on the path of success, to get to this road where you want to be, you have to change your mindset and visualize. You know what I mean? Surround yourself by some positivity and really start to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect others to believe in you? Anyway, it's your boy Jones, and I'm out. Peace.
Dom the Monko.